Great Balls of Fire is this Sunday, and so it's time to get my predictions underway. Shaping up to be somewhat of an interesting pay-per-view with a very interesting name. So, like I said, let's get the predictions underway. The first match that is on this in my notes is Akira Tozawa versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. I have Neville winning. Now, I like what they're doing with the Akira Tozawa. They're doing he's a part of the Titus brand, Titus Worldwide. I like what they're doing with it. I like the whole, Titus brand. It's a very good, mixture. It's kind of like Titus's LeVar Ball, so it kind of works. I like it a lot. I think they're going in the right direction with it, but I do not think Akira Tozawa will beat Neville. I think Neville's going to retain. So far it seems like the Titus brand has been kind of the lovable losers. They've been winning, but people still, for some reason, kind of like them. Next, we have Enzo versus Big Cass. Well, it's funny I'm saying Big Cass right now, and a picture of Alexa Bliss pops up, because if you take the C and just leave it, take out the C, you get a big, use your imagination. Anyway, Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. Lost my train of thought because of Alexa Bliss. Anyway, we have Enzo and Cass, and before the whole split, I did not care about Enzo and Cass, and a little bit into the split, I really still didn't care about Enzo and Cass. I, could care less about them, but I like what they're doing. Enzo had a very good promo Monday on Raw, and Cass has been doing whatever Cass does. I have Enzo winning because but here's why. Here's how. It's going to be on a roll up because you can't have Cass win because that's going to squash any momentum and this feud could have, and any momentum Enzo can have it would kind of be dumb for Cass to win right away. You need to let this feud build up, and then you can have Cass win at the end. But I have Enzo Amore winning because and you can't have Enzo win clean either because that would then ruin part of it too. Same way, so you have to have a dirty finish. You can't have a clean finish. You have to have a dirty finish. So that's why, a fruit roll up pin, whatever. A roll up pin isn't a dirty finish, but it's kind of out of nowhere. It's not. It's not the way. It's not. Some people would consider it a fluke win, and that's what we're kind of getting to. Next, we have the Intercontinental title match, The Miz versus Dean Ambrose. The Miz now has an entourage. It's Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. And, so the main part of this storyline has been kind of the whole Dean Ambrose in a bear suit again from back in his indie days. And you have The Miz and Maurice kind of having some tension there, kind of mad at each other. I have The Miz winning. Why? I mean, this feud, it's gone long enough. There's no reason for Dean Ambrose to win. It's gone long enough. You can have the entourage interfere or whatever. Just end this feud already. It's been going on way too long. There's no reason for this feud to keep on going. Just end it now, and have both of these guys move on to do different things, because this feud's been going on since the Superstar Shakeup, which has been about a couple months now. Next, we have the tag team title match. It's a 30-minute Iron Man match. It's Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardy Boys. I like that it's it's an Iron Man match. It adds something extra to it. I mean, you kind of need something because, you just can't have them have another regular match. You need them to have some sort of stipulation to it. I have Cesaro and Sheamus winning. Why? Well, I feel like if you are eventually going to make the Hardys broken, they have to be chasing the titles. They can't be the ones having the titles because, in my opinion, then there would be no reason for them to be broken because they have the titles. Why would they go crazy? Why would they go insane? You kind of have to have them be chasing. So, I think that Cesaro and Sheamus are going to retain, and they should retain. the tag team titles. Next, Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. Now, I've thought about this. A win would help both of these guys out. They're not really fighting for anything. They're just kind of going at it, just because. Bray Wyatt did vow revenge against each of his opponents, but I don't know. After losing at Extreme Rules, but I don't see it. I have Seth Rollins winning. No, I don't. I have Bray Wyatt winning. Bray likes to lose at pay-per-views, so he's kind of semi-sane. You have to have him win here and there to make him believable. So Bray needs a win. Let's make him believable. Have him beat Seth Rollins. It's not going to hurt Rollins. It's only going to help Bray, but it's not really going to hurt Rollins all that much. Next, we have the women's title match: Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. I have Alexa Bliss winning. There is no reason why Sasha should win this, because she hasn't been doing anything at all. She's been down with the cruiserweights with Rich Swann, Noam Dar, and Alicia Fox. They've just been down there, being the mid-card title. There's no reason for her to win. Alexa Bliss should retain the title. And it's not Sasha Banks' fault. They've only really been doing things with 4 other women. It's only been, when you talk about the women's division, it's been really Bayley, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, and Sasha Banks, and even Sasha Banks has been kind of not doing things. Like I said, she's been down with the cruiserweights. Everybody else is just kind of there, just inserted into random tag team matches whenever they decide to have a tag team match. So I have Alexa Bliss winning. Next, we have the ambulance match. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. So, people fear. They fear for Braun. They fear, Braun's gonna get buried. No. Braun's gonna be fine. It's Braun. He's gonna be fine. I have Braun Strowman winning. Now people say, well, Roman's gonna win so that he's gonna go on to face Brock. I'm like, no, that's not how it's gonna go down. Braun is gonna beat Roman Reigns, and they're gonna. I don't want to say continue the feud. They're not gonna move on from each other. They should. I think a win for Braun would help him a lot, and Roman Reigns is strong. He's always strong. He's always booked strong. So a loss isn't gonna hurt him all that bad. What's the worst that's gonna happen to Braun? To Roman. So I have Roman winning. No, I don't. I have Braun winning. All these botches. But anyway, I have Roman winning and beating. Once again, I botched. I have Braun winning. I have Braun Strowman winning. Braun Strowman is going to put Roman Reigns through the ambulance and, flip it over again like he did that one time. Next, and the final match of the card, the Universal title match, the main event, Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. I've thought about this, and I've decided that I think Samoa Joe can and possibly should win this match. People say, well, we're going to get Brock versus Roman at SummerSlam. Well, it doesn't necessarily need the title. You could have, Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman. Who wouldn't want to see that? I have Samoa Joe winning. You could make and solidify Samoa Joe with this match. A loss isn't going to hurt Brock. Loss is if the money's good, he'll take the pin. He'll lay down if the money's good. So I have Samoa Joe beating Brock Lesnar. But I could also see it going the other way where Brock just, this being a suplex, Brock wins. But it's not going to go down that way. Samoa Joe will beat Brock Strowman and become the new Universal titles. That's my predictions for WWE Great Balls of Fire.